Shipyards from all over the world push the limits of superyacht design every year to make yachts that are bigger and better. The Samuda-built El Marausa held the title for an amazing 119 years without being challenged. However, in the 21st century, even bigger and longer yachts have pushed her down the list. The German shipyard Lürssen has built 13 of the world's top 25 largest superyachts, giving it a near monopoly in this field. But the list is always changing. In 2022, the 158-meter Blue will move into the top 5. All of these yachts are more than 100 meters long, and what they can carry above and below deck is impressive. The fact that these superyachts have everything from submarines and helicopters to swimming pools, movie theaters, and science labs on board shows that they are truly innovative pieces of engineering. Here you have the top 10 largest superyachts. Number 10. OK has just finished making it ready for private use. This strange boat spent many years on the seas as a float-on yacht carrier for DYT yacht transport. Its unattractive name was Super Servant 3, and it was its ability to carry boats that caught the eye of the owner. Now, 40 years after it was first put into service by Ashima Shipbuilding in Japan, the yacht has come out of a complete overhaul at Marine in Turkey. The outside has been made nicer with a new matte black paint job, gold-tinted glass, teak decking at the bow, stern, and sides, and an area of fake grass on the submersible aft deck, which was the owner's idea to make the view from the guest cabins more interesting. People say that this space can also be used as a tennis court, and with a size of 32 meters by 100 meters, there would be plenty of room for that. The boat's original job as a yacht carrier has been made better by making the hull stronger. By pumping ballast into tanks under the aft deck, the platform can be lowered so that the 46-meter ketch belonging to the owner can be floated aboard and secured. There is also a 40-ton crane that can move up to 70 other toys, such as rockets, cars, and even a seaplane. Number 9. In 1984, the Danish shipyard Helsinger Werft gave the 5,200-ton Prince Abdulaziz to her first owner, King Fahd of Saudi Arabia. Since then, she has kept working for the Saudi royal family and is now docked next to the King's Palace in Jeddah. She has been remodeled 3 times, in 1987, in 1996, and 2005. Prince Abdulaziz is said to have cost $184 million to build and was designed by Mayaform. Her interior, which was made by the late David Hicks, is a mix of old and new. One thing that stands out is the large lobby, which is said to be made to look like the lobby on the Titanic. There are rumors that she also has surface-to-air missiles and an underwater surveillance system. She has a hospital, a mosque, and a movie theater. The mega yacht has room for up to 64 guests and a crew of 65 people. Number 8. The Tim Haywood designed A Plus, which used to be called Topaz, was built by Lürssen in 2012 and has Haywood's signature lit up on her superstructure. Even though she has a Cayman flag, her owner is reportedly Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who also owns the English football team Manchester City. The 147.25-meter superyacht has been chartered twice by Hollywood actor Leonardo DiCaprio. Her interiors were designed by Terence Disdale, and she has a helicopter landing pad at the bow. However, not much else is known about this superyacht because many of her details are still kept secret. Number 7. In 1865, the Samuda Brothers shipyard was the first to give El Marausa to its owner. She was the longest yacht in the world for more than a century, until the delivery of Prince Abdulaziz passed her in 1980s. She was built so that Khedive Ismail, the Ottoman governor of Egypt, could receive important guests. She was used to welcome important people when they came to Egypt and was at the opening of the Suez Canal in 1869. In 1872, when her paddle wheels were taken off, she grew by 12.1 meters. In 1905, she grew by another 5.2 meters. In 1950, she had her last major repair. She was the Egyptian representative at the Bicentennial Fleet Review in New York Harbor in 1976, which was a big moment in her life. She fell into disrepair while being used as a museum ship after this. In 1992, a lot of work was done to make sure she could go to Italy for the Christopher Columbus Fleet Review. She is now the presidential yacht for Egypt, but she is rarely seen in public. She usually stays in Alexandria, where the Egyptian Navy takes care of her and calls her a training ship. She can go as fast as 16 knots, thanks to the 3 Parsons steam turbines that power her. Number 6. This Lloyd's-class ship, which was known as Project Sunflower while it was being built, was given to its owner, Sultan Qaboos bin Said Al Said of Oman, in March 2008 by Lursen's Vegesak Yard. Al Said is the main ship of the Oman Royal Yacht Squadron. It is an impressive 155 meters long. She was made by Espendino to look like a classic cruise ship. She sails under the flag of Oman, and Mutra Harbor in Muscat is her home port. This Germanischer Lloyd-class, 15,850 GT yacht can go as fast as 25 knots and can hold up to 150 crew members, according to reports. Jonathan Quinn Barnett gave her traditional paneled interiors and a lot of space for entertaining and sleeping for 65 people. Her crowning glory is a concert hall on board that can fit a 50-piece orchestra. She also has a movie theater and a helipad, all spread out over 6 decks. Number 5. Dilbar is the largest yacht in the world by gross tonnage, if not by length, because its interior space is over 15,000 GT. She was made by Lursen out of steel and aluminum, and Espendino was the one who designed her. In 2016, her owner, the Uzbek billionaire Alisher Usmanov, had her sent to the Mediterranean. She took the place of Usmanov's old yacht with the same name, which is now called Ona. She is usually seen cruising around the south of France, northern Spain, and sometimes Cyprus. This Solus-class superyacht has a 180 cubic meter swimming pool and a 30,000 kW electric diesel power plant, both of which are world records. Her interiors, which were designed by Winch Design, can fit up to 24 guests and are taken care of by almost 100 crew members. She also has 2 helipads, 3,800 square meters of living space, and a large garden with a type of grass that can handle salt air, according to the man who made it, Axel Massman. Dilbar has only one color on the outside, which is a buttery cream that makes her easy to spot at sea. She can go as fast as 21 knots. Number 4. Lursen's Blue is the world's 4th longest yacht. Terence Disdale has given the ship a classic look with a sharply angled bow and soft curves on the deep deck overhangs. The main helipad is at the front of the ship, and a smaller one is at the back. There is also a covered pool on the main deck aft, a bathing platform at the back, and 2 balconies on either side of the owner's cabin up front. The inside of Blue is meant to be timeless and full of feminine elegance, which is different from the outside. Blue is powered by a diesel-electric hybrid system that was made by the company that built it. The boat can be moved by the electric azimuth pod drive alone or with the help of the 2 propeller shafts. Blue has a state-of-the-art exhaust treatment system to cut down on noise, vibration, and NOx. The boat also has new membrane technology, which means that its treated wastewater is good enough to drink. Number 3. Dubai was first ordered by Prince Jeffrey of Brunei, and both the outside and the inside were designed by Andrew Winch. The Bloem and Voss project was put on hold in 1998, when only the hull and part of the superstructure were finished. It was eventually sold to the Dubai government, and Kostis Annopoulos of Platinum Yachts took over. He was in charge of making a new interior design, which was finished in 2006. The rooms were designed by Nakil Interiors and have open balconies. There is an owner's suite, 5 VIP suites, and 6 guest suites. There is a 21.3-meter wide atrium, a swimming pool, a barbecue area, a movie theater, a disco, a landing platform for a Black Hawk helicopter, a gym, and a garage for the yacht's submarine and a lot of water toys. In October 2006, she got full certification from Lloyd's Register of Shipping. Since then, she has been on several trips. She can go as fast as 25 knots at most. Number 2. In December 2010, Eclipse left the Bloem plus Voss yard after 5 years of hard work on design, development, and building. She was the largest superyacht in the world for only 3 years before Azzam beat her to the top spot. Eclipse is managed by Blue Ocean Yacht Management. It has a diesel-electric propulsion system with generators that power rotating azipod drives, a dramatic exterior design, and a stunning interior design by London-based Terence Disdale Design. Terence Disdale Design was responsible for all aspects of the design and layout, including the superstructure design, deck layouts, interior design, and construction supervision. In 2011, Eclipse was named Motor Yacht of the Year at the World Super Yacht Awards. In 2015, it was named Motor Yacht of the Decade. Her living space includes a 56-meter-long owner's deck and rooms for up to 92 crew members. On the inside, she has hundreds of finishes that were made just for this project, and on her decks, there is a 16-meter swimming pool that can be turned into a dance floor. The yacht can also hold 3 helicopters, one on each of the 2 helipads and one in a storage hangar below the foredeck. Number 1. In October 2013, Lursing gave Azzam to its owner. It was the largest privately owned superyacht in the world. She was first planned to be 145 meters long, but as she was made better, she grew to 180 meters. Other amazing things about Azzam's design are that she has a massive 13,000 GT and can house up to 80 crew members and 36 guests. Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, a member of Abu Dhabi's royal family, is said to have had the huge boat built as a dayboat to take him to his favorite diving spots. The main saloon is almost 522 m2 and was designed by Christophe Ligny in a French Empire style with mother-of-pearl finishes. There is a gym, a pool, and some